Good morning students, we will start with the laws of refraction of light today. Okay, the first law states that the incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal to the interface of two transparent media at the point of incidence lie on the same plane. So just turn the page and see the previous diagram that is given in your textbook. Now if you see, this is the incident ray, this is the refracted ray. Okay, this is a plane, they all lie in the same plane. Okay, and if you remember, this is the angle of incident and this is the angle of refraction. Okay, now the next law is very important law, states that the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant. Okay, now this is known as the Snell's law, and this is a Snell's constant which we are talking about, and in short it is written like this, that sine of angle of incident upon sine of angle of refraction is constant, and this is known as Snell's constant. Okay, now this constant value is also called as refractive index. Now this refractive index is always spoken or related like second medium with respect to the first medium. Okay, now we are going to study in detail the refractive index. Okay, so let's see how the refractive index works and how it is. The refractive index can be linked to an important physical quantity, the relative speed of propagation of light in different medias. Okay, now the light propagates with different speeds in different media. Okay, like if, for example, the light travels faster in vacuum with the speed of 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Okay, similarly you have got different speeds in different medias. Okay, so now this speeds is very important for finding out the refractive index. Okay, now the value of refractive index for a given pair of media, it depends on the speed of light in two media. Okay, now let us see how it is related to each other. Okay, now consider a ray of light traveling from medium 1 to medium 2. Okay, now let v1 be the speed of light of medium 1 and v2 be the speed of light of medium 2. The refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1, again I had told you always it is medium 2 with respect to medium 1, it is written like n21. Okay, now this n21, it is written like this, but when you take in the formula, it is speed of light in medium 1, speed of light medium 2, that is v1 upon v2. But when you speak it, it is like refractive index of medium 2 to 1. Okay, okay, fine. Now this is known as the ratio of speed of light in medium 1, the ratio of speed of light in medium 2. Okay, now if you go to the other way round. Okay, now here if you have got n12, what does this mean? This means the refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2, that is n12 when you are going back like this. Okay, if you are going back like this, it will be n12. Okay, so v2 upon v1 here. Okay, now if one medium, that is medium number 1 is vacuum or air, then this refractive index is called as absolute refractive index. Okay, now whenever it is an absolute refractive index, you just write n2, there is no n1 there, only n2, there is no n21 or n12. Okay, now let us see with one or two examples what is absolute refractive index. Now suppose it is nm, any medium. So the first medium will be light or vacuum, the speed of light in air. The second medium will be any medium. Okay, so speed of light will in air will be is represented by c, and the speed of light in any other medium is by v. Okay, so the absolute refractive index of the medium is simply called a refractive index also sometimes. Okay, for example, the refractive index of water nw is 1.33. This means that the ratio of speed of light in air to the ratio of speed of to the speed of light in water is equal to 1.33. That means one medium is water, other medium is air. So medium number 1 is air, medium number 2 is water. Okay, similarly if Ng is 1.52, that means medium number 1 is air, medium number 2 is glass. Okay, now in table 10.3 you have got different materials given here with their different refractive index. If possible, try to learn these values. Okay, and largest refractive index is of diamond, that is 2.42. Okay, and optical denser medium doesn't necessarily mean that it has got greater mass density. For example, kerosene is having light higher refractive index, is optically denser than water. Okay, although its mass density is less than water. Okay, thank you.